Auravale unfolds, a kingdom bathed in the sun's golden embrace. Glowing rivers weave through the landscape, reflecting the radiant sky. Vibrant flora carpets the land, a tapestry of nature's artistry. Lanterns adorn every building, casting a warm, inviting glow. The magical setting of Auravale is established, promising wonder and enchantment. Auravale shimmers with life, a beacon of beauty under the sun. In the heart of the clockmaker's workshop, the air vibrates with the gentle symphony of ticking clocks. Bathed in the soft glow of lanterns, Lyra assists her kind father, their bond a silent promise. Lyra's touch is delicate as she helps repair the intricate mechanisms, her glowing mark a subtle mystery. Her father watches with pride, his eyes reflecting a deep, abiding love. Their world is one of gears and springs, a sanctuary of warmth and affection. Lyra's father turns, gesturing grandly toward Lady Seraphine, who stands rigidly with her daughters. Lady Seraphine's polite disdain fills the clockmaker's workshop, her eyes darting critically across the cluttered space. Marilla and Junia cast envious glances at Lyra, their faces betraying a mix of resentment and curiosity. The warmth of the workshop feels suffocated under Lady Seraphine's scrutinizing gaze. At Auravale Harbor, Lyra bids adieu, her innocent wave masking the treacherous currents about to engulf her. The ship departs, pulling away from the pier, leaving Lyra alone with her silent watcher. Seraphine lurks in the background, her gaze promising a storm of cruelty for the unsuspecting Lyra. Unaware, Lyra remains focused on the departing ship, oblivious to the impending shadow cast by Seraphine. The harbor, once a place of fond farewells, now sets the stage for Seraphine's hidden machinations. The cellar looms, a world of shadows and dust, far removed from the warmth above. Seraphine's voice echoes in the gloom. From today, you shall live here. The words hang heavy, promising a life shrouded in darkness and isolation. Dust motes swirl in the faint light, as if dancing to the tune of despair. The chill of the cellar seeps into the bones, a constant reminder of abandonment. The cellar awaits, a silent promise of solitude and shadows. In the cellar's dim embrace, Lyra sits amidst scattered clocks, their soft ticking a gentle symphony in the night. Glimmer mice dance around her, their light painting the shadows with ethereal hues as moths flutter near the ceiling. Lyra gently tends to the clocks, her touch tender as she ensures their steady rhythm continues. The soft ticking grows louder, each tick resonating with the whispers of time passing in the stillness. Her voice, a soft murmur in the darkness, reaches out to the night sky. Stars above, please, do not let my light fade. The glimmer mice and moths seem to pause, as if listening to her plea, their light momentarily dimming before flaring brighter. In the heart of Auravale, a messenger stands tall, his vibrant attire a beacon amidst the crowd. His voice booms across the square, unfurling news of the Festival of Lights, igniting excitement in every heart. Among the crowd, Marilla and Junia exchange glances, their shared dream sparkling in their eyes. Marilla's voice rings with anticipation. The Festival of Lights! It's finally here, Junia whispers, her voice filled with longing. Imagine, Marilla, becoming Prince Kael's companion. Marilla's face lights up, affirming. It's a dream come true. Sunlight streams into Seraphine's house, illuminating Marilla and Junia as they stand, their faces glowing with anticipation. Junia mirrors Marilla's excitement, her posture reflecting the joyful mood of the upcoming festival. Seraphine's voice cuts through the air, her words a sharp command. Lyra, fetch the fabrics and polish our shoes. The fabrics lie in wait, their vibrant colors promising a day of celebration and splendor. Shoes sit beside the fabrics, dull and worn, awaiting the transformation that will prepare them for the festival. The house buzzes with activity, the air thick with the promise of joy and festivity as preparations commence. In the cellar of Seraphine's house, Lyra watches Marilla and Junia vanish into the night, their laughter a bittersweet echo. A wave of profound loneliness washes over her as she remains in the silence. Driven by an unspoken yearning, she presses her forehead against the cold glass of the lantern. Tears begin to well in her eyes, blurring the dim light into shimmering halos. Each drop is a testament to the depth of her unfulfilled desires. The cold glass offers no comfort, only a stark reminder of her solitude. In the dim cellar, a lantern flickers, casting long, dancing shadows. From the lantern's light, Astraea appears, her form shimmering into existence. The cellar transforms, bathed in Astraea's soft, ethereal glow. Astraea's voice echoes in the cellar. "I am Astraea. Your tears have reached the heavens, child." Her presence fills the space, promising hope and celestial guidance. In the dim cellar, Astraea raises her hands, a gesture that promises change. The old furnace begins to morph, its rough edges softening into the elegant curves of a golden carriage. Glimmer mice, once darting erratically, now transform into sleek silver foxes, their eyes gleaming like distant stars. The silver foxes stand, their eyes glowing. Moths flutter about, their wings catching the light as they become glowing sprites, casting an ethereal glow. The cellar transforms, the stone walls bathed in the soft, ethereal light of the sprites. In the dim cellar, Astraea's gentle touch begins a magical transformation. Lyra's ragged clothes shimmer, morphing into a starlight gown. Her worn shoes turn into delicate crystal slippers. The cellar holds its breath, bathed in a soft, magical glow. Astraea warns, "Go, Lyra. But remember when the midnight chimes sound, the magic will fade." Lyra's eyes widen with a mix of hope and trepidation. Lyra arrives at the Festival of Lights, instantly captivating everyone's attention. The starlit tree radiates a magical glow, bathing the festival in an otherworldly light. Lanterns dance in the night sky, their warm light mirroring the joyous movements of the dancers. The air vibrates with lively music, blending seamlessly with the vibrant energy of the crowd. The Festival of Lights transforms into a realm of pure, unadulterated joy. The night bursts into a kaleidoscope of color, lanterns ascending like stars. Amidst the vibrant chaos, Prince Kael searches, his gaze drawn to Lyra's serene strength. His eyes lock with hers, a silent acknowledgement passing between them. Prince Kael steps forward, extending a hand. "Will you dance with me?" Under a canopy of shimmering lanterns, Lyra and Kael dance, their laughter echoing through the lively Festival of Lights. The air vibrates with music and merriment as Lyra and Kael's joyful dance captures the essence of the festival. At the edge of the ecstatic crowd, Marilla and Junia stand, their expressions a complex blend of envy and confusion. Marilla and Junia watch the revelry from afar, their faces reflecting a silent struggle with unfulfilled desires. The vibrant lights and infectious joy of the festival highlight the stark contrast in Marilla and Junia's contemplative stances. Lost in the spectacle, Marilla and Junia remain at the periphery, their inner turmoil a quiet counterpoint to the surrounding celebration. The Festival of Lights bathes the night in a kaleidoscope of colors as the great clock begins its solemn toll. Lyra's heart pounds in her chest, a frantic drum against the backdrop of joyous celebration. A wave of memory washes over Lyra, Astraea's warning echoing in her mind. Her breath hitches as the weight of Astraea's premonition settles heavily upon her. The joyous festival lights seem to mock Lyra's mounting dread, casting long dancing shadows around her. Lyra's resolve hardens, her eyes narrowing as she prepares to confront the looming threat. The Festival of Lights bathes the night in a vibrant glow, excitement filling the air. Amidst the luminous spectacle, Kael's face reveals a mixture of concern and longing as he reaches out. Lyra, her voice tinged with urgency, declares, "I must go!" Kael calls out in desperation, "Wait your name!" Lyra vanishes into the vibrant throng, leaving Kael behind in the dazzling chaos. A single crystal slipper glitters on the cobblestones, the only trace of her fleeting presence. In the dim cellar of Seraphine's house, the magical energy dissipates, leaving Lyra alone. Lyra is dressed in rags, a stark testament to her plight. Tears stream down Lyra's face, each drop a silent echo of her despair. Lyra's shoulders shake with suppressed sobs as the weight of her situation crashes down. Clutching her arms around herself, Lyra tries to ward off the cold that seeps into her bones, as much from fear as from the cellar's chill. In the silence, her ragged clothes whisper secrets of a life torn apart, each thread a story of loss. In sun-kissed Auravale, Prince Kael stands tall, his voice ready to fill the square. Guards in shining armor hold up a crystal slipper, its shimmer catching every eye. Prince Kael's voice booms across the square. "Whoever wears this slipper shall be my chosen companion." The crowd watches, their faces a mix of hope and anticipation. The sun shines on the crystal slipper, a beacon of destiny. In Seraphine's house, Marilla and Junia struggle, their faces contorted in frustration as they attempt to force their feet into the crystal slipper. Junia strains, pulling and tugging, but the slipper remains stubbornly out of reach. Seraphine's resolve hardens, and she grabs Lyra, her grip tight, her expression conveying a sense of urgency and desperation. "You will ruin everything." Seraphine's voice cracks, the weight of her desperation echoing through the house as she drags Lyra towards a dark corner. In the dim cellar, the nimble silver foxes retrieve the key. They gently drop it into Lyra's waiting hand. Clutching the key tightly, Lyra prepares to escape. She bursts out of the cellar. Lyra races into the hall. Freedom is within her grasp. In Seraphine's house, Lyra stands frozen, tears gathering, a plea unspoken. With trembling voice, Lyra implores, "Wait. Please, may I try?" Seraphine's scornful scoff echoes through the room. A stern guard interjects, his voice resolute. "Every maiden must try." Lyra's eyes shimmer with a mix of hope and trepidation as she prepares to face her trial. In Seraphine's house, the ornate crystal slipper awaits, promising a transformation. Lyra carefully slides her foot into the delicate slipper. A soft musical click echoes as the slipper perfectly fits Lyra's foot. The star-shaped mark on Lyra's forehead begins to glow with an ethereal light. The light intensifies, filling the room with a magical aura. At Auravale Palace, guards lead Lyra into the courtyard, where anticipation hangs heavy in the air. Prince Kael stands on the palace steps, an enigma wrapped in royal bearing. A subtle spark of recognition flickers across Prince Kael's face as his eyes meet Lyra's. In a hushed tone, Prince Kael whispers, "It's you." The courtyard holds its breath, awaiting the unfolding drama between Lyra and Prince Kael. Beneath the radiant starlit tree, Kael gazes at Lyra, his eyes brimming with unspoken promises. The leaves shimmer with a soft, ethereal glow, casting dancing shadows that mirror their hopeful hearts. In a serene moment, Kael extends his hand, a silent invitation to a shared destiny. "Will you walk beside me?" Lyra's heart echoes with certainty as she responds with unwavering resolve, "I will." Under the starlit tree, their fates intertwine, sealing a bond that promises to illuminate Auravale for generations. The kingdom rejoices, and Lyra's light guides Auravale for many years. Stories like Lyra's remind us that kindness always shines brightest. If this tale touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to Mystic Moonlight Tales so we can bring more lover-filled stories to your family every night. Which part of the story moved you the most? Tell us below.